Rejection. Just the word makes you cringe a little bit, right? Well, the truth of the matter is that all of us are rejected at some point in our lives. We can't help it. If nobody was ever rejected, nobody would ever grow. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. I want to shift your perspective. If you're feeling a little rejected right now, maybe you were rejected by somebody, something, a job, family, relationship, life in general is chewing you up and spitting you out and you feel like crap. Well, I'm here to tell you a few things. And it may not change your entire view on rejection, but I hope it at least helps you in this moment. So think of rejection like a bee sting. Now, I've personally, in my 41 years of living, have never been stung by a bee. So I can't really say what it feels like, but let's just pretend that I do for a second. So rejection kind of feels like a bee sting. It hurts temporarily, and then it gets better. Of course, some people are allergic to bees and bee stings, and it, really rocks their world. And other people, sting, okay, I'm used to it, I stepped on a bee, whatever. Moving on. That's kind of like rejection. Some people move on from it really well, and some people are like, have this allergic histamine reaction to it, and it just blows up in their face. That's kind of what rejection is like. But understand this. It's not necessarily the bee sting itself, it's our perception of on the bee sting that creates this illusion of it being larger than it is. So it's not necessarily the thing, it's our reaction to the thing. It's the body's reaction to the thing. It can't handle it. It's not used to it. But rejection, the more rejection and the more, we build up an immunity to it over a period of time. So think of rejection. There's always a reason. I want to say there's always a reason why you're being rejected. That makes it sound bad. It makes it sound like it's on you. Well, let's think about that for a second. Could it be that the universe or whatever is trying to tell you that you need growth of some sort? Maybe you're stagnant some period in your life. Maybe you think things will just come to you. Maybe you think the water will flow, but you haven't turned the faucet on yet. So there's always a reason, and it's always a sign of growth. Sure, it can be challenging, sure, it can hurt in the moment, but think of all those times in your past, years ago. Maybe you were rejected in high school or grade school. You liked some girl or some guy in third grade, fourth grade. You asked somebody to dance, and they said no. It rocked your world, right? But do you still dwell on it to this day? Do you still dwell on it right now? Or you wake up or you're going to bed you can't sleep because little Johnny said no to go to the dance with you? No. So think about that. How much time does it take for us to get over feeling rejected? In the moment, it can feel like the end of the world, but if you think about it, it will eventually pass. The pain will eventually pass. So it's the sting of our own perception. So let's put it this way. Let's put the focus less on the reaction or giving our power to other people and more on opportunity for ourselves. Sometimes being rejected means misalignment in our world. Have you ever thought about that? There's a reason why some things don't work out. There's a reason why some things don't come easy. It's not for you, perhaps. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, actually, because it allows us to grow in life. It builds our immunity in life. It makes us stronger in life. So we should actually welcome it, but not welcome it from a toxic point of view, not welcome it from the point of view, oh, this is such a bad thing. Oh my God, I'm depressed. I'm horrified. Like, my life sucks. I didn't get this job. It didn't work out. But from the perspective of spinning it a little, where it's like, okay, not for me, not aligned to me. This person isn't right for me. Otherwise, it would probably work out. If this job was meant for me, Yeah, sure, you don't get every job that you want per se, but that just means that there's another one right behind another door. So the more we're narrow-minded and we put our focus just on one instance and one thing of being rejected, I mean, that's where we box ourselves in. We're our own worst enemies. But I always like to say, this is my motto for myself, is get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Tell myself all the time, get out of your own way, Jen. And believe me, it helps. It helps to have some kind of motto for yourself, where you're not just attaching to one person or one instance. You're thinking from a broader perspective in life in general. And think of how many other opportunities or how many other roads you could take to get to your destination. You don't have to sit on the highway in traffic all the time, beeping your horn and being angry about it. No. You can find that little side road and sneak your way around and, bypass everybody. That's all I'm saying. Get out of your own way. That's all I got. So anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a like. I try to put out new videos every week if I can, on anything Chinese medicine, self-empowerment, 5-element, yin-yang type of stuff. So give me a like if you want, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Peace.